leading up to the reveal of the new Mustang, we have the entire Mustang stampede rolling into downtown Detroit. And here is the new Mustang while it's still under its covers. We're going to get the official reveal in just a couple of hours. But that, while it is disguised, is our first look at it on the road. And there's tons of Mustangs from previous generations behind it. So yeah, the Mustang Stampede is rolled in with the new generation under its camouflage. All different kinds of Mustangs, classics, new Shelbys.
RTR, ready to rock.
We've got the RTR tuned wide body Mustang, Mustang Bullet.
Rock on!
Rock on!
All right, everybody, so we are at the Ford Stampede where we will be seeing the unveiling of the new generation Mustang. And Ford has set up a pretty cool little get together here. We've got things like the Mustang Mach 1, but all different sorts of Mustang generations here in the plaza. So we're gonna have a quick walkthrough, see what kind of stuff they have on display for us as we get ready for the new Mustang reveal. Yeah, obviously we got a bit of everything, Fox bodies, Indy 500 pace cars, all different variations of Mustang GTs. Even have some of the lesser known Mustang 2s, including the King Cobra variant here. That crazy giant snake painted on the hood. And there's lots of classics down here too. Yeah, lots of classics too. We saw the new Mach 1 Mustang over here. We've got the original Mach 1 Mustang right there. 2+2 fastback. And a couple more over here as well. Of nice classic Mustangs.
Passion for Mustang, of course, but also their desire to express their personality and individuality with their Mustang. And everything that our customers love is here today in this lineup. We have got a GT convertible, a GT coupe, we've got the EcoBoost coupe, and of course there's also an EcoBoost convertible. But this is just the
Okay, everybody, so it's morning now at the Detroit Auto Show. We went to the reveal of the new Mustang last night. It was incredibly hard to get up close to get a better look, but here we are bright and early in the morning looking at the all-new 2024 Ford Mustang. So this is the GT convertible we're looking at. It is the fastest Mustang GT to date, 480 horsepower. So let's have a quick look around, show you guys a little bit, and go through some of the details. And we also have the new Dark Horse that we're going to be looking at too. So let's check it out. So as we have a look at the back, it is still very distinctly Mustang, but everything has been quite sort of smoothed over. Looks very, very sleek. And what's cool about this new Mustang is Brembo brakes. Obviously, in addition to that power, we need some stopping force as well too. And it's very customizable, this Mustang. There are some new colors, Favorite Blue and Yellow Splash are two of the new colors. You can also repaint the brake calipers too though, so they are definitely going all out with the customization on this new 2024 Ford Mustang. Now just to the right of the GT convertible, we have a brand new Mustang. This is called the Mustang Dark Horse. So this is their first new performance name in over 20 years actually. So this is a very, very special car. We have a look at that new Dark Horse badging blue Brembo brakes. So this would sort of fit in between the GT, and I'm sure there will be a new Shelby variant. You can obviously see some different styling cues compared to the GT. We've got this incredible looking rear wing on it. We've got that beefier diffuser. The power is also upped to about 500 on the Dark Horse. So just a more extreme version of the Mustang GT. So a couple interesting features at the front of the Dark Horse. We have this sort of chin spoiler at the front for that extra air that you would need for track driving. We also have these functional air ducts, sort of the inlets. We'd see these a lot on the modified RTR kits for the previous gen Mustangs. Now it seems to be standard and they are fully functional. And this, of course, is the most powerful Coyote V8 Ford has ever produced, 500 horsepower. So you definitely need that cooling and extra induction for the Dark Horse. And what's really cool is actually, if you look at the front here, I'm just shifting between the lights. This paint job, it's sort of a bluish gray, but we also get some sort of yellowish orange out of it under the lights. So a really, really cool launch spec for the new Mustang Dark Horse. So as we just peeked over top of the Mustang GT convertible, had a quick look at the interior. Hopefully we get a better look at it later and they open the doors for us. But you would have noticed one thing in particular is that new flat-bottomed steering wheel. So that should help with handling the car in cornering situations. But another thing it should help with handling is the new electronic drift brake that they've put on this car, developed with Formula Drift driver Vaughn Gittin Jr. And to talk about the other feature, just going to look at the Dark Horse again quickly from the front. Another cool thing that they have introduced with this car, we already had that remote start from the phone capability from Ford, but on the Mustangs you can now rev the car from your phone. So that's a pretty wild feature. I believe it's an industry first, but that's something you pull up to the car meet, you want to show off the engine, let everybody hear the noise. You don't actually have to go to the car and yourself. You can do everything right from your phone. So that is pretty crazy. Another big thing to point out with the different Mustangs, so the GT convertible that we're looking at is 275 rear section, Pirelli P0 tires. If we have a look at the Dark Horse, you have to take in just how massive these tires are. These are 315 section P0 Trofeo RSs. So yeah, this thing is going to be a rocket ship. This is a really, really, really cool car. And I think Ford have absolutely nailed it. Not just with the new body style, the 7th gen, the 2024, but this Dark Horse especially is just crazy on all levels.
Motor V8 debajo del Ford Mustang 2020.
So further down the Ford stand, we have the new 2.3 liter EcoBoost version of the 2024 7th gen Mustang. So for the first time actually, Ford has changed the front fascia of the EcoBoost to look completely unique from the GT. So there's no mistaking the different trim levels from each other. It looks really, really cool. They've got this nice backdrop actually with the Mach-E and the old Mustang in the background. But let's have a look at the back of the EcoBoost. So everything's pretty normal at the back of the new EcoBoost. We still have those 3 taillights on either side of the bumper. You will notice though that they have the standard Ford brakes behind the wheels on the EcoBoost. So not the Brembos from the GT or the Dark Horse, but this is the entry-level version of the Mustang, and this new body style just looks good at any trim level, I would say.
So let's talk about some of the...
So we'll close it out here with the EcoBoost. Couple parting notes actually. Ford did announce more than a few racing programs for the new Mustang, and while they are not here in person. They did have a cool little CGI trailer that the Mustang is going back to Le Mans with a GT3 race car. They're also going to have GT4, new NASCAR, new Australian supercar. They have a R version of the Dark Horse, which would be for grassroots racing, and NHRA factory drag car. So Ford is going all out with the 2024 7th Gen Mustang. But I want to know what you guys think of it, so put your comments down below, opinions. I'd love to hear them. But overall, I think this new Mustang is awesome. So thanks for tuning in, guys.